Good morning, traders. Gates Adams here with GACTradingPro.com. And as always, we're talking about trading. Please understand that trading does involve risk. If you haven't learned that from watching me over the last couple of weeks, then you haven't been paying attention. And I would recommend taking a moment to pause this video and read through this. But please make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. So let's clear out of here and change our screen. All right. It is Thursday, February 9th, 2023. And
It's Thursday.
And Siri's deciding to confirm that for me. Thanks, Siri. Make sure she's off. Anyway, all right. So let's have a little chat here. In case you don't have access to the backstage area where you kind of get to see my daily recaps and all that kind of stuff. A little discovery yesterday. My charts were jacked. They were way jacked. Let me let me see if I can express how incredibly jacked they were. We talk about obstructions, and each line is in one way, shape, or form an obstruction. And this is what one of my charts looked like yesterday. I would say that was highly, highly obstructed. And I think it should be. It should note that this is a 30-tick diagnostic chart. So, each jump here is. That's 15 ticks, right? These things are so close together. If they're close together on the 30 tick, just imagine what the 10 tick looks like. They're just everywhere. So anyway, guess what? I had my chart set up wrong for quite some time. How did this happen? Well, when I decided that I was going to start doing this process, I refreshed my memory on quite a few things here. Some stuff that I was previously familiar with, and I guess I kind of took the attitude of, I've kind of gone through this. I can do some of this from memory. I can watch a quick video, make sure I remember exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. And then over the course of a very short period of time, within probably less than a week, I kind of went through a process of refreshing some of the old stuff, making sure I was familiar with and learning some of the newer stuff, and then taking the advice on which direction to go in terms of trade setups and opportunities and things like that, all of which had their own specific sets of chart setups, which should have piggybacked on some of the more foundational stuff, but I kind of missed that whole piggybacking thing. And anyway, long story short, I jacked my charts up badly, to the point that the information that I was desiring to have in order to make what I would consider to be valid and viable trade decisions was way off, like way off. The pricing, of course, where the chart was in terms of price was the same, but some of the information that tells you about what's been going on, what happened before, leading you to expect certain things moving forward, all askew. And I've said multiple times in my streams that, some of these things, some of this information, there was just so much of it that it became meaningless. And it was. Who knew how accurate that statement was? At any rate, so after a very, very frustrating day yesterday, on top of a frustrating day the day before, on top of about a pretty serious frustrating week prior, it turns out that I had to make a couple of adjustments, which I have made, and am quite frankly ready to take this on with better information. It was a little frustrating, but a little bit motivating in the fact that there's a little bit of relief from the fact that I have been struggling to the level that I've been struggling, and at least there's a part of me that can sort of justify that, maybe this was due in part to faulty information. I'm sure that there are still struggles that I'm going to have, for sure. It's all part of the learning process. But I think that really helped me kind of just regain some faith in myself and in the systems and all of the things that I'm working on. Knowing that I now have proper information, I also have an additional tool which I didn't even realize existed, and now I'm a little ticked because this basically helps set up and enter trades effectively because of instead of trying to kind of manually right click here and do this, I can just click buy close, which basically will take a long trade at the close of at the up close of a bar. If I sell close, it'll take a short trade at the down close of a bar. Buy low and sell low and buy high. It's wonderful as that sounds in terms of general trading philosophy. What that means is for these entries over here, where basically my entry means if this bar takes one tick below this bar, it's an entry. It will automatically take that entry, and if it doesn't, it won't take an entry, and it'll reset after there's a new bar. So it just helps take a little bit of the manual out of the process. Would have been helpful all along. Glad I have it now. So there's that. The other thing is, I've had a kind of a love-hate relationship with NQ as we've gone through this process, because of the pace and the speed and all of that kind of stuff. Well, that hasn't changed, but I guess my perspective on ultimately what that means for me kind of has. Where I want and need to get to is taking the vast majority of my trades over here on the white chart here, which are going to be the longer moves, which also have a significantly more pleasant risk-reward ratio than the scalps. I have to understand the scalps because that's what, when I look at this chart and I see what's going on here. In fact, on that note, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift these around because my focus needs to be on the white chart, if that's where I'm going to take my trades. Anyway, the chart, the screen that the white chart is now on is actually my primary main laptop screen that's directly in front of me, where I've got these off to the side. And that probably begs the question of, well, Gates, I thought you were going to get your monitor mounts and get all your new screens and everything set up so that you had all this fancy schmancy setup. While I'm waiting for those 5 minutes to go through, well, I guess they're almost through. I'll tell you a little story about that. So I ordered this through Amazon. Shocker, I know. Nobody orders shit from Amazon. Anyway, we live a little bit out in the country, and there's a little bit of a GPS hiccup when it comes to getting to our house. So I put in the notes of, basically on my Amazon account that says, don't trust the GPS, here's how you get to me. And, we pretty much have flawless delivery for the most part. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys order much from Amazon, but yesterday, well, the stuff was supposed to arrive on Tuesday. It didn't, so it was supposed to come yesterday. When it's getting close to your house and it's an Amazon truck that's bringing it, and you can see you're 5 stops away, you're 2 stops away, you're the next stop. Anyway, I was here. I was just kind of geared up, waiting for it because, like I said, I need to do a little bit of carpentry on my office space in order to functionally use these monitor mounts. So anyway, I'm just kind of just waiting for this to happen because I know I'm just going to have to tear everything down. And anyway, so I'm waiting for this to take place. And so it says your next stop. So I go outside, figured I'd save the guy a little bit of a headache. It's mildly drizzling outside, and quite frankly, I just don't want all my stuff to get wet and sit in the rain. So I go outside, and I can see the Amazon truck making a delivery in the neighborhood that the GPS pretty much takes you to. And I'm thinking, well, they've delivered my stuff to the wrong house. But But no, it doesn't show as delivered. This was like at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And then a few minutes after that, it shifted to, you're still out for delivery. It'll be there before 10 p.m. Kind of a have no fear message. It's coming. But skeptical as I was, just hopeful that everything would arrive and do what all it needed to do. And it didn't. And so this morning I get a message going, and I'll actually read you the message because I'm so irritated with the likes of Amazon. This package is delayed due to severe weather in the delivery network. That severe weather was a mild drizzle, for the record. And I happen to know for a fact because I watched the Amazon driver in the wrong place. Now, I'm sure that other house had a delivery as well. I don't think they delivered my stuff to them. No big deal, no harm, no foul. But the driver missed the instructions, did not turn around and address and fix the issue. Instead, he went on about his route, continued doing his thing, gave me this false hope that I was still going to get my stuff yesterday. And then this morning, when it didn't arrive, they made an excuse like a teenage boy who scraped his mom's car and said, made up some bullshit story about how it happened in the parking lot, or someone hit and ran them, or whatever story. Look, I was that teenage kid. I jacked up my mother's tire once, and I made up a story about running over a box in the middle of the road in the dark when I actually hit a curb. I'd like to think that I've come a long way from that teenager who was full of shit and just would make up a story to not get in trouble. But apparently Amazon has not achieved that level of maturity yet. And I think that's what frustrates me the most. Look, stuff happens. I get stuff happens, but don't be a liar about it, because when you're a liar about it, then nothing you say ever carries any weight anymore. And it's kind of where I'm feeling about Amazon and Jeff Bezos. Now, my question is that the driver being a punk and just being lazy and not wanting to turn around and take an extra 2 minutes to get my delivery to me? Or is it the Amazon policy that forces him to just suck it up, move on, forget about me, and basically make me wait so that I guess they don't have to inconvenience anybody else by 2 to 3 minutes, instead inconveniencing me for a whole day. So anyway, sorry, that's my tirade for the morning. Had to get that out because I'm just irritated, and that irritation is it's frustrating. I mean, it really is. I just, grow up, take responsibility, do what you should have done in the first place. Reach out, make it right. Do I want free stuff? No. I'd just like someone to honestly say to me, hey, we missed the stop, and our policy is to not turn around and inconvenience 30 additional deliveries over one delivery. You know what? Just go that route. No. Instead, I gotta get the BS weather, because guess what? All around the country there's bad weather, and it seems easy to blame. Just like that quote unquote box in the road. People. All right. So let's see what the market brings to us today. So it looks like we're getting into a little bit of consolidation here. A little rangy right here. If we tighten that up, maybe we'll be looking at pushing this thing long. I mean, we got plenty of room up here. Doesn't really seem to be a whole lot in the way of major obstructions. Now, and that's the other thing about this chart. This chart here really has all of the obstructions, so to speak. They're not all showing on here. This has kind of got the major stuff, but look, well, not here. So let's just jump back down. Oh boy. I'm not seeing any dynamic magnets. Okay, so what has happened to my source of information? Do we have? We have. Oh, there they are. So there should be one sitting at 6850. Let's see here. Where's? Oh boy. Why? Why? Bitch. All right. A little wider range. All right. So that seemingly wants to take a downward move, which tells me that this is probably a reasonable southward continuation. Now, okay, we're going to sell market because apparently that didn't register the way that I wanted it to.
Order submitted.
Oh dear.
Order submitted.
Oh my goodness.
Order filled.
Shit. I don't know what just happened. Oh my god. Can we zero this baby out? What the hell? Oh, struggling around the dev. All right. What I did not do is go in and initially identify the right targets. But maybe we'll get lucky here and push through. What in the world?
Target filled.
Target 1 filled. Yeah, that needs to be at least there. You know what? Forget this.
Order canceled.
That was wildly messed up. All right, I'm not sure what the hell just happened. All right, so I got to get used to this chart trader here, because I guess there's a dynamic here that seemingly I don't understand. So, God. Oh. What the hell? Well, we're going to go ahead and take this LRE. I'd say that. I'll take the next one. I do think that we've got a downward move here. All right, I missed that one is what happened. So, no chasing. I just missed it. So, if you've been watching and you're not sure what these green and red shaded areas are, well, they're institutional zones. I need to do a little deeper digging into exactly what they mean and how to best utilize them. But what they're doing, at least for me, and kind of how I'm seeing it, is they're showing areas that are maybe a little rangy, which will make it just easier to identify a certain level of consolidation before a potential move, which is kind of what I was talking about over here. So green obviously is a level of support, and red is a level of resistance. I mean, if that makes sense. So let's take a look back a little bit on the chart and see where we are. I mean, this is about as low as we've been. Certainly been as low as we've been since open, which obviously has only been a few minutes. So while we're still up a half a dev, we've definitely been living in a downtrend. So all of that said, I don't know what the hell happened here. But forget all of that. Look, I'll take it when a mistake moves in my favor. Oh, look at that move. So we've decided that up is a little bit more appealing. We're right here, kind of right at this level, as you can see on the 30 tick chart. It has experienced some struggle getting past this. So as it barreled down through this morning, came back up, hit off of that, and that's on the 30. So it's a strong level for sure, but now we've kind of passed through it. Not a lot of steam, but maybe something that will give us an indication of what's going on. All right, so if we want to pull back, yeah, I mean there's a little divergence there, so yeah, all right. Yeah. It's going to be tough to want to take a long in this condition because, as you can see, there's been a decrease in volume on the push up until a point of where it just had a big increase. So we've got this wall here. Let's see what happens. Nope, no struggle. All right, no more divergence. It is aggressively pushing forward. New zone of interest. So this could be a long setup bar. And it was. Depending on what happens next. I mean, that's a lot of retrace. Definitely an HD moment. I just don't feel that there's a lot of wicking going on. I just don't feel that that's got a lot of juice to continue. I mean, it's trying, but I think we're going to find a bit of chop here for a minute. Unless we don't. Well. I don't want to speak too soon here, but retrace with some force. I think that's more likely an indication of reversal than retrace. So I'm not going to take a low risk entry here. It just doesn't mesh with what I'm seeing. Okay, well, it looks like we've got significant convergence based on the 30 chart, so that should be absolutely factored in. Um, I mean, this move has been in the short term very struggly, but in the long term pretty consistent. So, I mean, do we have a solid run here? If we have a good enough retrace, do we have an opportunity? Hmm. Oh, so this is called the ZOI crash. This is a pretty stout level. Um, I don't know. I got one up here. We got a lot of barriers moving up. So I think I'm going to stay out. I mean, these, when they're close together, pretty significant barriers. The pink one apparently is a pretty significant barrier. The two together, really big barrier, which we just got here. Of course, we just broke it. So it doesn't mean it doesn't have some continued significance. But if we come down here, yeah, little more than I'm going for. That's not the type of retrace I'm talking about. Ugh, man. Okay, setup bar, but pretty long bar. So if I was to take an initial entry, that would be a very high risk, which, yeah, not interested in that. But, oops. Not officially an entry, although this, again, looks like a setup bar. There it is. Setup bar and a tick away from an actual entry. An entry that is taking us, oh yeah, that actually got us in. Again, not a trade I'm interested in specifically. Man, that barely got us in. I don't know that I could trust a retrace here. Exercising caution. Oh, And see, that retrace is going to turn everything green if it goes high enough to make it, meaningful. So, I don't know, that's a little dicey. HD. Nice little HD entry there. Bouncing off the wall again. Trying to push through. We have the makings of an early entry setup. And officially long. Barely by a tick. Bouncing off literally to the tick. That 0.7 dev. Huh. Oof. Yeah. There's a big HD on the 30, and it seems to be losing steam. Okay. I mean, they're pretty nice ranges in terms of, it's not chop by any stretch of the imagination, but man, ugh. Yeah, pink dash, strong level, bounce. Earlier, chop. Earlier, bounce. That makes for a solid target. But target for what? But seriously, look at that. Green, red, green, red, 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 green, red, green, green, red, green, red, green. We're not finding a trend here. You're out in the middle of nowhere now. But if it seriously wants to give me a signal and bounce off of that if I have time, I'll take that. That's third bounce right there off that level. So what's it going to do? We're now in a tighter range, maybe. I think we're going to bounce off of that. Yeah. Okay. Narrowing up that range. Another bounce. Okay. We want to bust through here. A lot of this stuff. Okay. Short entry official. Well. Ouch. Well. Huh. Can't do it without changing colors. So, therein lies the concern. Okay. We have barely broken it. I mean, there's clearly another barrier there. Okay. So while it's struggling, I'm definitely pushing up. Okay, so I could see taking a retrace on this one. Or, I don't know. Do we even have a... I mean, that's officially an entry. Yeah. Alright. So we have this zone here, which has served as a bit of resistance. Yeah. Yeah.
Order filled.
Okay.
Stop filled.
Oh, dang. Okay. Now, I think that's worth screenshotting. I can tell you exactly what happened there. Alright. Freak. Alright, let's make this a little bit more. Yeah, see, man? Look. That fast. Shoot. Oh, got in. Right there. Bounced. And swung up. If I'd had a bigger stop loss, I'd have taken a bigger hit. Whatever. I mean, there was definitely an opportunity there, but... Major resistance level. I do think that this thing wants to go. I really do. Give me a signal and I'll take it. Nope. If I can execute. Where did that actually take place? So, where did I buy? Oh, I bought up here. That was fast. Yeah, well. Instinct was right, execution sucked. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Yeah, too fast to give me a setup, which good lord. Well, and there it goes. Maybe. Yep. Alright, barrier's broken. Okay. Okay. So now we're in a almost in a clear sky area. This is I think it's going to struggle here, so I can't really take it yet. Oh, that pink bar is the same pink bar here. Okay. Well. Is it out? Significant amount of divergence. Seriously. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. All right. So which one becomes the HT? Uh-huh. Are we going to pass through?
Order filled.
know it's bouncing off of this area aggressively.
Target filled.
Okay. Let's, whoops, screenshot that. All right. Okay. Look at that. Taking a friggin' scalp on NQ. I'm feeling pretty good about that. That is not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination. All right, I've been at it for an hour. Oh, yeah. The only way I was able to do that was with this new chart trader. Otherwise, it would have been pretty much impossible. Okay. Just the time it takes to execute normally. Right click here, you know, blah, blah, blah. Now this has definitely changed the dynamic. Okay. It's just one of those few moments where you just have enough time. Like barely. I mean, how many times have we bounced off of this one so far? Is it just the twice? Yeah. Okay. All right. And off we go. All right, setup bar that's really, really long, meaning high level of risk if it actually takes, because my stop would have to be way the hell up here. And my entry would be way the hell down here. 63 to jeez. 63 to 88. 25 points. 100 tick stop loss. I don't think so. Now, it didn't give us the entry anyway. Here we go. This will probably give us the entry. Stopping right there at the dev. Me. And it's a little choppy. I've got no. Okay. Still don't actually have an entry. Yeah, no. Maybe you get one this bar if it goes down below the dev. Or maybe not. Okay. There we go. That'll be an entry bar. Most likely. Yeah. Not quite all the goods. I know it's wanting to. Dang it.
Order filled.
Oh, cancel.
Order canceled.
There we go. Man, I got in at the wrong friggin' spot there.
Target filled.
Whew. Okay. Unpleasant entry. But nonetheless, let's shrink this and get a timestamp. That makes it a lot easier. Okay. And let's maximize this baby. All right. Okay. I got to tell you, taking scalps on this with this has absolutely changed the dynamic for me. I mean, like significantly. Nice marceling there, man. Ooh, missed that one. That's probably for the best. That would have been a little crazy. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, I don't think it's going to quite give us an entry here, but all right, we're going to buy close here.
Order canceled.
All right, because it didn't give us the order. See? That's so much easier. All right, we're going to try this again. No, we're going to cancel that.
Order canceled.
I need a tail. I need a tail coming off of that, and it's not going to give me one because it's not even going to go in the right direction. Again, another opportunity here. Nope. We are going short. Oh, look at that low risk entry right there. Well, shoot. Wow. That was... No, not quite. Right. Want to bounce off of there? Nope, you do not. Oh, man. Oh, the speed, the speed, the speed. Not quite. Yeah, see, not digging those obstructions, even though...
Order canceled.
All right. Oh, I'm so digging this chart trader. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. All right. I'm going to let it do its choppy shit for a minute. Well, no, I take that back. Definitely some scalp opportunities here if they'll just do them. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll be right back. Oh, well, that would have been a nice scalpy entry. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. Okay. So, we've definitely got an entry. I mean, I take that to the dev. Let's see. Yeah. Not now, not here. Alright, we're ready to take a look at this. Oh, see, that's gonna now. Oh, see, it'd still have to come way down here, so. 34. Yeah. If we came down here, 36 to 47? Yeah. I'd do that. I'd do that in a heartbeat. Ugh. Oh, dude. That didn't exactly play out the way that I... Oh, you gotta come back down if I'm gonna get into this. Oh. friggin' missed opportunity there. I mean, I say that. Well, okay. Yeah, there we go. That would have been a missed opportunity. All right, let's see here.
Order submitted.
Shoot, cancel. 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 Close.
Order
Everything.
canceled.
Good Lord. Not quite what I was going for here. Seriously. Okay. Stop with that. That's not going to be a viable opportunity here. Yeah. That opportunity presented itself. I missed it, and I'm just going to have to be okay with that. Yeah. Oof. Friggin' choppy. Call it rangy if you want, but yeah. All right. So we actually have setup. Early entry. Okay. We're not necessarily going to bounce. We are, I suppose. Okay. Yes, it is highly, highly indecisive. That is a hell of a retrace. Not one that's gonna get me anywhere. Okay. All right. Friggin' HD right there. Oof. Mm-mm. That's not the one. I was trying to be the one. But no. Definitely not the one. Ugh. Okay. Barreled through. Still technically in a short, but really in his chop. Well. Okay. Increasing strength. Moving upwards. All right. Yeah. That's gonna be a tough sale. Dear. Nope. right, been quite at it. Heaven forbid you give me the signal. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have to push through in order to do anything here. Yep, there we go. We're cleaning some of that up. Still don't have a signal. There we go. There we go. There we almost go. Nope. No. Because, you know, that might be a bit of a challenge. There we go. Okay. So, does this one want to be the setup bar? Yeah, I think. Okay, officially a setup bar, depending on what happens here in the next 20-something seconds. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe not. That was some losing steam here. Yeah, we're going to have an entry? Nope. Fighting. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'd have been pretty happy about an entry there, but wouldn't get it. Didn't get it. Would have gone. I mean, at this point, we're okay. A little further up there in that range. Oof. Come on. little higher. Actually pushing off of some of that stuff. Well, like right there. You can give me a signal. Nope, no signal. Okay, we have a new setup bar, potentially here. Maybe not. Man, that is just a fair amount of choppiness that's just not. Why did you give me the signal? I don't like it off this one. I like it off this one. Alright. I got a little bit of steam pushing it down. Okay. So, we're officially set up for a short. That's just, I think when you get the LRE too quick, that's probably an indication that it's probably not one you want. All right. Well, let's see what we get out of this. Nothing. All right. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm already out of that short move. Ooh. I'm just going to have a very difficult time with this level based on what I've learned so far. The fact that it's just hitting it. I don't know. I mean, see, that's where that signal is. Finally. But I don't know. That's been really getting a lot of steam. Oof. Punch through a little bit. Just enough. Oof. All right. Well, So yeah, we have the long, and then we have the very, very quick potential LRE. I don't know about all that. Yeah. Oh dear. I don't think that's a good LRE. All right. Let's throw. Oh. A powerfully stuck area. All right. It's 11. I think I'm going to call it. So, what did I learn today? Well, for starters, the right information makes all the friggin' difference in the world. It's still not actually getting all of the information that I need. So, I'll go back and revisit that, figure out what the heck's going on there. But, nonetheless, I'm in a little bit better place. Just simply having all that. Just simply having cleaned up some of the stuff. This new trader that I just got, I mean, it's not new, it's just new to me. Unbelievable. There's no way I could take a scalp on NQ without it. I took several on it with it. It was cool. I mean, I was really, really excited about that that new dynamic. So, anyway, 3 for 4, up $60. A green day is a green day as far as I'm concerned. I will happily take that and run with it. So anyway, yeah, definitely an interesting day. I really just didn't think that NQ was going to be viable for anything other than these longer move trades, and I proved that wrong today. It's absolutely, it's not only possible, it's it can be done. Having the right tools makes all the difference in the world, and making a one-click setup, preparation, all that kind of stuff, huge difference. So anyway, I think I exercised some pretty good judgment as I went through the day. Had a few mechanical mistakes, which again, new tools. If you've never swung a hammer before, you might hit your thumb. But anyway, it worked out well. I'm pleased. I'm pleased as I can be. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, and hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I have to check what day it is. It's just my world is just not the same as it used to be. Hopefully, Amazon will come through today, and we'll be good to go. And from there, maybe tomorrow, if not, certainly by the weekend, I'll get everything all set up and ready to go, and see if we can make next week look a little bit different. So have a great rest of your afternoon. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. God bless. And I will see you either backstage or I'll see you tomorrow.